Coming up, cracking these cases 2 decades after 2 women were killed within 2 days and 2 miles of one another. How DNA was used to generate what police say a suspect looks like. Plus, we hear from current homeowners where one of those murders happened. 3 people fighting for their lives after a triple shooting in the district. We'll tell you where police are reviewing evidence after bullets flew not far from a metro stop. Another rabid beaver attack, where a 10-year-old girl was bitten in the leg and where trails and waterways remain closed in Maryland and Virginia as investigators comb through public parks.
And it's been a nice start to the weekend, but like every weekend it seems, storms are in the forecast. We'll talk about Sunday's forecast specifically coming up.
End of the summer season savings. It's here. From back to school supplies to cheaper plane tickets for one final seasonal getaway, we're stretching your dollar.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 6 o'clock. I'm Ben Dennis. Let's get right to your top story. 3 people are fighting for their lives after being shot in Southeast DC overnight. Police rushed to 14th Place around 1:20 this morning. That's not far from the Congress Heights Metro Station. It's there 2 men were found with life-threatening gunshot wounds. Another man brought himself to the hospital. No word on any suspect descriptions. Stay with us as we learn more. Over in Fairfax County, police say a peeping Tom was arrested after a woman spotted a man looking through a window 2 days last week. Police say 42-year-old Landon Anthony Taylor from Maryland was arrested after surveillance video allegedly identified him as a suspect. The woman says she saw the suspect August 6th and 7th on Coverdale Way in Franconia. Taylor was arrested in Rockville yesterday on peeping and stalking charges. New tonight, 5 people were hurt in a college campus mass shooting that happened overnight at Virginia State University in Chesterfield County. Investigators say there are several suspects in the shooting, and that prompted a campus lockdown early this morning. The school is just outside of Petersburg. The victims were rushed to the hospital, and they are expected to bounce back. The video of the violence is being combed over, but the violence happened near the university's quad. Both campus and Chesterfield County police are investigating, and coming up at 6:30, got the latest details from campus before the scheduled first day of class. Back in Fairfax County, police are hoping to crack 2 cold cases now 20 years old. They involve 2 women with the same first name, both killed in 2 days within 2 miles of one another. DC News Now's Dave Laval joins us in Franconia Government Center with the latest on this investigation. Dave, investigators are relying on DNA evidence they hope will finally put these cases to bed.
Well, that's right, Ben, as Friday marked the 20th anniversary of the first of the 2 murders, dubbed as the Marion murders. Fairfax County Police have now released a sketch of the person they believe may be connected to the killings. Take a look. Police say DNA evidence has led them to believe the person is of Latino descent, particularly El Salvadorian. Detectives released the composite sketches of what the suspect could look like at various ages since then. People last saw Marion Marshall August 14, 2006, after she shopped at the Bradlick Shopping Center. Detectives say she likely encountered her killer after she returned to her home along Bostwick Drive in Springfield. Police found her body later that night. They discovered Marion Newman's body in her Reservoir Road home 3 months later on November 19th. Autopsies determined both women died from strangulation and blunt force trauma. Investigators said Marshall's family is offering a reward of $11,000 to find her killer. Investigators ask anyone with any information about these murders to contact Fairfax County Police immediately. We're live in Franconia, Virginia. Dave Laval, DC News Now.
Well, thanks to Dave. Much more coming up at 9 o'clock tonight. Stay with us for that. Developing right now, yet another person was bitten by a rabid beaver, this time in Maryland. Montgomery County authorities have partially closed Seneca Creek State Park after a 10-year-old girl was bitten in the leg on Thursday. We're told she had been canoeing with a group near Berryville Road. She was taken to the hospital, and this is now the 3rd known local rabid beaver incident this summer, including Nearly a mile of trails have been closed in Seneca Creek State Park for wildlife crews to find the animal. The out of this latest incident is separate from where 2 people were bitten in Frederick County. And about the other 2 rabid beaver cases in Frederick County, the Cunningham Falls State Park lake and local waterways remain closed. Wildlife officials say the 2 beavers both tested positive for rabies. One bit a 13-year-old swimmer on July 26th. And on August 5th, they say another beaver attacked a 19-year-old who was fishing in Hunting Creek Lake. The victims were both treated at the hospital. Visitors going to the park are a bit disappointed about some of the area being closed, but they told us they understand why.
It seems that park rangers are, handling it, and everybody's, okay, and they've closed down the lakes. And we've been camping, so we had to go to a different lake. But I'm a little, it's a little worrying, but I think they got it under control.
Frederick County health leaders report the last time they identified a rabid beaver was 2010. Quite some time. All right, concerning stuff there. Meteorologist Scott Sumner is here to give us a check on the forecast, the temperature gauge, pun absolutely intended. How's it going to be feeling for the rest of the night, Scott?
Well, pretty quiet rest of the night. Just increase the clouds here, Ben, as you see a current temperature of 85 degrees. But tomorrow will be a different day. We have mostly cloudy skies outside, and that goes for many places across the area. Our temperatures outside right now are into the as 80s now, but they'll fall into the 70s as we go throughout the evening hours. Pretty much lock into place. Now, we do have storms sitting off to the south and west. Some big boomers in across portions of the southern portions of West Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, moving in towards North Carolina, around the Charlotte area. For us, high pressure is keeping those showers and storms at bay right now, but it won't last for long. They'll be moving in for tomorrow as that system moves up in our general direction. Flood watch has already been issued, put up by the National Weather Service here for one county only at this moment in time. That's for Garrett County here. Modus, we'll be watching to see if in the Weather Department if those flood watch is extended a little further east. But right now it's for one county because they've seen quite a bit of rain out that way. And tomorrow we have a slight and marginal risk split across the region. From D.C. and points north, a marginal risk. From D.C. or just south of D.C. and points to the south and west, more of a slight risk. We'll break that down, what that means for you and I, and the timing of it all with our future cast coming up in a bit. Ben?
All right, Scott, thank you. Now to the desperate ongoing search for survivors after the major earthquake rocked the country of Colombia. Local rescuers are reporting some positive news in 2 of the hardest hit cities. Monday's quake reportedly killed nearly 300 people, with possibly thousands still missing. Our Daniel Hamburg tells us there are local businesses and groups working to help what they describe as a very personal mission.
Donations are being dropped off at Inca Social in Arlington, destined for some of the more than 100,000 people affected by Monday's earthquake in Colombia.
A lot of people from the neighborhood are calling us nonstop from yesterday, saying, oh, we're going to come by, what can I bring?
Manager Omar Duran says they're a strong Spanish staple in the neighborhood.
A lot of our friends in the community are Colombians, and we have a lot of staff here as Colombians, so a lot of their families are getting back to them. So everyone's been hands-on.
More than 270 people were killed, and tens of thousands of houses were damaged or destroyed, according to the Colombian government.
No house, no nothing. So the government is trying to relocate them. Or some people, like my family, their building is okay, but while they fix the building, they don't have anything.
Sofia Tapias is also collecting donations at her store, Dove & Company in Arlington.
Jackets, shoes, clothes, hats. These are actually great hats.
As people work here to send supplies, Fairfax County's Urban Search and Rescue team is in Colombia.
It's kind of crazy if one building will be standing, looks to be perfectly fine, and the building right next door is pancaked down.
Team leader Captain Mike Eddy is in Bogota helping coordinate, while others are out doing structural assessments and providing expertise.
We're able to go out and support the Colombian government and also local teams from Colombia to figure out the best means of providing aid to those that are still trapped, and also to help them kind of reoccupy some of the buildings that they would like to.
And organization are both collecting donations through the day, and they plan to ship them over to Colombia tomorrow. Thanks to Daniel for that story. In the district, there are 9 days and counting until it is back to school for DCPS students. But teams have been working quite hard all summer to ensure classrooms are ready for students and teachers. The General Services Department says they have spent weeks on a work order blitz, finishing up 2,000 repairs and fixing doors, locks, and windows. But there are still about 800 projects they say to go, including work on some HVAC systems at 30 locations. And for the ones not done in time for the start of the school year, there are backup plans.
Inevitably, you can expect a heat wave in D.C. in late August and mid-September. So we are preparing and working around the clock. Even in systems that won't be 100% completely resolved by then, we have like contingencies in place.
Parents, you can check on the work happening at your child's school by going to the department's work order dashboard on their website. First day of class for DCPS students, August 24th. Speaking of the return to class, the city of Bowie held a back-to-school bash today ahead of the new school year. Students got their hands on new book bags, notebooks, pencils, crayons, plenty more. Stuff all those book bags with them. Organizers say it's events like these that are important to not only give back to the community, but help kids get a leg up.
We all play a part in making this come to fruition and just giving back to the community. This is the community service division, and the famous quote is community service is the rent while you pay here on earth. This is what we do, to give back, to provide service, and to do it to the best of our ability.
Good stuff there. Schools in Bowie, Maryland start back up Tuesday, August the 25th. And the D.C. nonprofit Fight for Children group held their 4th annual Youth Sports Day on the fields at RFK. The group uses sports education and health care initiatives to help improve the lives of young people in underserved local communities. Today, we're told more than 2,000 children and their families attended the event as they connected and received some free school supplies too, plus haircuts while they lasted.
Families could come, get the kids ready to go back to school, but at the same time find that after-school program that could help really support their kids during the after-school hours.
Organizers told us their next big event will take place in November called Game On Gala. We'll hold a fundraiser to help groups around D.C. focused on improving youth in underserved communities. Way to go, guys. Coming up on DC News Now, there is still time to book a last-minute trip before the summer officially ends. We're going to help you stretch your dollar where to find some of those deals. 6:11, you're watching DC News Now. Not too shabby out there for your Saturday evening. Scott Sumner is going to size up the storms that may be popping up on our doorstep tomorrow after the break.